everybody. The question we're going to answer today is how do you stay in your comfort zone when the things under your control are not sufficient?
You don't. You stay, you get nervous, you get anxious, and you just get angsty and don't know what to do about it.
Great answer. But something positive, please.
Okay, sure. So there's this old proverb which goes something like, give me the strength to change what I can, and accept what I cannot change, and tell the wisdom between the two. Right? Have the wisdom to tell the difference between the two. Sorry. So I think that distinction is something we need to constantly keep making in our minds. Is this something that I can change? Yes, no. Is this something that I cannot change? Yes, no. So if you can change it, think about whether it's worth changing it. So what you get emotionally invested in is not always something you have under your control, but to the extent that you can, I think it helps to have this kind of process. Once you have determined that you're really emotionally invested in changing something, think about all the ways in which you do have agency in changing it. For example, if I wanted to change like a government policy or something, police reform, right? Last year, there were all these Black Lives Matter protests. So if I wanted to change the way policing is done in America, that's not really under my control. I might feel very strongly about it, hypothetically, but it's not under my control, right? So what can I do at my level to feel like I'm making a positive change to the thing that I care about? One element of it is setting your expectations reasonably. Another element is doing the small things that you can do. Educate people, get more people involved in the issue, bring more salience to it, write about it, talk about it. If you're interested in going into politics, like run for office, right? Why not? Organize, donate to campaigns that you believe in, do whatever you want. But that's one example. So what you can also do is recognize that you don't always control the outcome, and that's okay. Sometimes you fail, and that's fine. Being okay with failing is very, very important. What you do control is the process. This is something that a lot of books of ancient wisdom have said, right? Including the Bhagavad Gita, where it says, focus on the process. The outcome is not under your control, and it is not for you to think about. So learning to be more outcome independent really helps, especially if it's something like applying for jobs, where in any particular job interview, you're not really sure you're going to get it, and it's not under your control. But if you focus on the process, how you interview, your skills, things like that, resume, you keep doing the right thing, eventually it's going to work out. So you can't control the outcome. So focus on the process and what you can control, and do that as best as you can. And beyond that, just sort of learn to trust in your own resilience. Like, if things go wrong, I can deal with it. You need to have that belief, because if you have that, then you're not as anxious about what's going to happen. So find your own sense of safety. See where else you can get that sense of safety in life, build that. Then once you have that, you have the resilience to deal with setbacks and keep going. So then you're not as affected by the outcome. Make yourself more immune to the outcome in other ways if possible. But then focus on the process. That's what I would say. What do you think, Akshay?
You said a lot of good things already. So there's only like a very few things I can add to this, because you've given a comprehensive answer where all of them are like gems and goals. So one thing I would say is that like when you said talking, right? So you can actually sort of create not like a support group as in like a formal support group where you go somewhere and do it, but like just like-minded people who also face the same issues, and they say, oh man, this sucks, right? And then like having someone to rant to, and all those things,
absolutely,
really help with your mental health. And so when you talked about like having reasonable goals, So when you talk to these people, you when you're having a really lofty goal, and then you talk to them, sometimes you do tend to become okay. You know what? Yeah, even the lofty goal might seem like a reasonable goal as long as like we're doing the process right, we're talking about it, and we'll get there, right? And then just having a positive outlook on it. And yeah, I'm really glad you talked about the resilience, because the media doesn't help. Everything is a do or die sort of situation where if it's
Yeah.
not done now, it's never going to be done, and all those
Social media
things.
doesn't help either.
Exactly. None of those medias help. So maybe as from YouTube, we're helping you today. That you know it like the things under your control might not feel
Yeah, there's
sufficient.
your plug. If you want to become more resilient, get more of your friends to subscribe to Chittaliyam and start listening to our videos.
Exactly. I mean, what more can I say? He just said the golden words. So we'll end it there. See you tomorrow.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!